Good morning, Falcons. Today we're going to be doing our health lesson that hits home with everything that's going on right now. And it's actually a lesson that we did the very first week of school. And I think it's be a good idea to reiterate this for all of you. So, what is it? Well, it's about germs. Let me move back a little bit. It's about germs. What is a germ? Well, a germ is a tiny organism that causes a disease in a plant or animal. Okay? And we fit into there. So, into that category. So, how do germs get into our body and spread? Well, they spread by touch. Okay? So, anything that you touch can be spread, and germs get into our body in 4 different ways. Through our eyes, through our nose, our mouth, and if you have a cut or scrape on your body, that is also a way that germs can get introduced into our bodies. We have some Clean Club members that we talked about way at the beginning, and I'm going to go over all 3 members and their messages. We have Ella the elbow cougher, we have Johnny the germ buster, and we have Harry the hand washer. So these are their messages to help us try to keep us from spreading germs not only to ourselves but to everybody else in our family. Ella the elbow cougher, her message is to try to make sure that when you cough and sneeze, to make sure you do that on your elbow. Since we don't go around touching people with our elbows, this is a very good place to have those germs when we cough and sneeze. Then we have Johnny the germ buster, and his message is to try our best not to touch our eyes or nose or our mouth, because that's how germs can get into our body. Then we have Harry the hand washer, and his message is to try to make sure to wash our hands before and after we eat. Not just any old way, with some soap and water, some warm soap and water, and for about 20 seconds. That's just like singing the happy birthday song to yourself twice. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. That's one time. If you do that twice as you're washing with soap and water, you can be sure that you knocked off all the germs off of your hands. And that's a good thing. So, and I want to go over some interesting facts about germs. And they are, did you know that one person can touch over 300 different surfaces in just 30 minutes? That's a lot of different things that people are putting their hands on. And right now, they're asking people to wear gloves. They're asking people to wear masks to cover these vital places that germs can get in. And also viruses. If there's a virus somewhere, and let's say I have, let's say the flu, and I cough or sneezed over this whole board here, well, it's going to stay there for 3 whole days. The flu will be on that virus or germ will be on that surface for 3 whole days. That's 72 hours. And anybody that comes over and touches that same place, and then they don't follow the rules and they touch their eyes or their nose or their mouth before they wash their hands, well, they're going to introduce that flu virus into their own bodies. It'll stay there for 3 days or 72 hours unless someone comes over and maybe wipes it off with some soap or water or some antibacterial wipes of some sort. If they do that, then they'll wipe it off and the germ won't live there anymore. But if they don't, it'll stay there. So imagine if everybody did not cough or did not cover their mouth with their elbow when they sneeze or cough, you can imagine where all this germs are going to go. When you sneeze, all that germs, everything that comes out of your mouth when you sneeze, comes out at about 100 miles an hour. That's crazy. Okay, and it'll travel. It'll travel. So it's a very good idea to make sure that you do what Ella tells us to do and cover our mouth when we cough and sneeze. And then make sure that we do what Johnny the Germ Buster says. Make sure we try not to touch our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. And then make sure we do what Harry says. Wash your hands before and after you eat. Okay? And then any other time in between the day, if you're doing some work around the house, you're dusting, you're cleaning, or you're outside, let's say, and you're cleaning or outside doing something and your hands get dirty, they get something on them, make sure you come in and wash them right away before you eat, for sure, and then before you even touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. Okay? Be very, very careful in this day of age right now with this COVID-19 going on. Well, that is our health lesson for today. And until next time, have a good day and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Falcons, be sure to submit your lesson through Seesaw.